again. I'm Jilly, and I wanted to talk to everyone today about what I've learned so far. Again, this is a process. Spiritual awakening is not just like a on-off switch. It's a series of various events and a continual learning and growing from what I can tell anyways, and what I've also heard from other people. So for me so far, what I've learned is that first and foremost, I am worthy and I am enough just for being here on this planet. That's all it needs to be. Doesn't matter what shape, size, color, form I come in. Doesn't matter how much I make or how much I accomplish in a day. That none of that matters. What matters is that I'm here, and I'm going to do my best to learn from my experiences and my emotions, and also to try to help other people find ways to appreciate the joy and the beauty that is this planet we live on. And that's with each other and also with nature, because it's frankly quite amazing, I think, personally anyways. I've also come to understand that, or it's my personal belief anyways, that as we evolve as a culture, as a people, as a community, that the whole duality is going to vanish. Gender identities are going to become more diverse and varied, and that's just a sign of our evolution, personally. The more we can get in touch with both our masculine and feminine sides, the more evolved we're going to be, and more whole and complete and understanding of all the various components that make us a human. We are each a spiritual being, if you will, our soul, our higher kind of purpose. And the bodies that we have here are just a small percentage of that. They're just, this is our, almost like an avatar, really. We come to this planet to learn, and we are created into this form, given a 3D reality, and but really what makes us who we are is not this. It is what we gather and what we bring from our soul, from our higher selves. And that's still a learning process for me. Trying to not ignore the 3D reality of things, but learn to understand that that's just a small percentage of what I really am. And I have also learned over this journey that the process is much like the tide. There's ebb and flow. You're going to have really great days, and then you're going to have not so great days, and that's okay. That's to be expected. And same with the process, I've learned that you're going to have things that really resonate with you at certain points in time, and then they might fall out of resonance. They might not really appeal to you anymore all of a sudden, and new things will come into resonance. So as we progress on the journey, it's not uncommon for things that you were really in tune with 6 months ago to no longer really hold any appeal. I found that with there's a number of YouTube tarot readers that I really enjoy, and the first ones that I really resonated with were a little more lengthy, I guess you could say. And as I came into my own intuition and started learning to listen to my higher self more, I found that those no longer resonated with me, and some of the ones that do a little bit shorter readings now resonate. And tarot as a whole is becoming less resonant, and all of a sudden I'm finding myself fascinated by sacred geometry. So there's different things that will come into your awareness, I guess you could say, as you go along the path, and that's okay. I also understand that we are a reflection, or the people around us are a reflection of ourselves. So what we put out into the universe is what's reflected back. There are some exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, if you are in alignment and you are having good thoughts about yourself, about the world around you, a lot of times that's what's going to come back to you. You're going to get people that also are going to bring good and happy feelings and thoughts. But if you're constantly negative and always everything's a problem and you never feel thankful for the things around us, I mean, anything from, indoor plumbing to, oh, there's a little bit of sun out today. It's not actually raining, even though it's slightly overcast. You have to be thankful for every little thing around you and be so appreciative, because it could all go away. You just never know. So be thankful, be appreciative, and that will take you far. Always come at any situation with a sense of love and kindness. Personally, I started on this journey because I realized that a significant relationship of mine was actually supremely toxic and narcissistic and manipulative. And when I stepped away and started to get signs from the universe that, hey, this isn't really the way things are supposed to be, that's when I came to the understanding that, oh my God, I've completely shut out spirit. I had no connection. I was basically kind of caving in on myself and going numb to any emotions. I had started lying about things because I didn't want to get caught in circular backtalk. I had started to avoid going home to my own home that I pay for and support, and my child is there, because I didn't want to have to deal with the person that always made me somehow feel not enough. So it's different for everyone what brings you to that point of understanding that you are enough. You're always worthy, you're always loved, and kind of like how we can't hear a dog whistle, but it still happens. There still is an audible sound. It's just at a frequency that we don't recognize. Your angels and guides and ascended masters are around you constantly. Again, they're at a frequency that we can't visually see or hear, but they're there. We just don't have the physical capabilities of detecting them necessarily, occasionally, but so they show themselves in different ways, and they're always there. They're always happy to help, but you have to ask. You can't just expect them to jump in because of free will. You have to be willing to say, Archangel Michael, please protect me today. Help guide me, help light my path. Whoever resonates with you, there's so many archangels, and different ones feel stronger at different times for me, but they're always there. I can ask for any or all. They're happy to help. Sometimes it's just, hey, I'm having a day where I feel lonely, and I will ask for them to come in and bring their warmth and their love, and I feel instantaneously better. They will sometimes surprise me and let me know that they're there in different ways. It can be anything from, the other day I was sitting on the deck and a hummingbird just came up and hovered like literally about a foot from my face. And I felt very clearly that that's not normal, but that is a sign from spirit that they're around. You may start to notice consecutive numbers or different synchronicities. I frequently see 1111 or 333 or 444 or 555. There's a number of different, and you can Google all those too to see what kind of angel messages are coming through. But it's going to show its way different for everyone. Everyone is on a spiritual journey. They're just at different points. So some may not even be awake to that yet. But we basically incarnate here. I feel, anyways, my personal feelings are that we incarnate here on earth to learn. And if you can learn to recognize and understand that your emotions are there to teach you, to guide you, listen to them, feel them, don't shove them down. There's a great online website called A to Z Emotional Health. It's run by a wonderful lady named Jenny Florence. It's online. I can't quite remember the website, but she has all kinds of fabulous information in there for free. Lots of great videos about narcissists and other things, learning to understand our different emotions. There's lots of great resources on YouTube for guided meditations or affirmations if you're struggling with self-worth issues. Most of us are to some degree, whether we recognize it or not. But I just encourage everyone to, I guess, just try to be gentle with yourself. Think positive, happy thoughts. Be very aware of where your subconscious or where your mind is going. And try to come at every situation with a sense of love and kindness. That's all we can ask. Anyways, thanks for letting me ramble today. I hope this was helpful. I just want everybody to know that if you are on a spiritual journey and you feel like you're having an off day, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You're going to have good and bad. It's going to come and go, okay? It's all right. Just hang in there, do the best you can, and when all else fails, find your happy, find your joy, find your bliss. And that can be, puppy snuggles, that can be a walk in nature, that can be coloring. Whatever it is in your world, whatever it is that makes you happy. For a lot of people, it's music. Just be aware of the lyrics in music. The lyrics in music can actually cause you to gain momentum so that negativity is coming your way, or a sense of lack. So I've really started to pay attention to the lyrics of music, and if there's any part of it that feels negative to me, I don't listen to it. I tune it to a different station, or I will frequently make my own playlists of songs that I find personally uplifting or bring me joy and happiness. Anyways, I will quit rambling for now. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a lovely, beautiful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks.